Hey guys, welcome to Crafting in My PJs. This is Millie here. Well, today has been a very challenging video day for me. I have videoed multiple times only to realize I did not have my microphone turned on. So, we are trying this again. So, let me see if I can catch you up to what we've been doing. I just recently purchased this wax seal melting pot from Temu. So I wanted to see how well it worked. Well, I have done some wax seals in the past. I've made, multiples that I can keep on hand to use in junk journals and paper crafting. I haven't really mailed anything with wax seals, but I know that you can, and it's really adorable and cute and everything. Though I would advise you to check with the post office in case it's more postage to mail something that has a wax seal on it. But I just use it for decoration in junk journals, like to make like a faux seal on an envelope like this, and I just tuck it under, so I only really glue it down here. Or even just a regular envelope, you can do the same thing, so somebody can still open it without breaking this wax seal. I mean, back in the day, the wax seal was the way you closed an envelope. So I had this cute little melting pot that I bought, the silicone pad. And if you want to know the price and everything, please check my previous video. I will link it in the description below. In the past, I have used my glue gun with these wax glue sticks that you purchase off of Amazon, and I use a silicone wax seal mold that I also purchased off of Amazon, but I did see it on Temu as well. You can do wax paper if you want to do a free form type of wax seal, so it looks more authentic. But I have had issues where that has stuck. The wax has stuck to the wax paper, and then it tears a little bit coming up. It's really not a big deal because the part that's tearing, of course, is the part that's going to be glued down somewhere. So, it's really not a bad thing. So I have also in the past purchased a set of these wax seal, I don't know, what are they called? Are they called molds, or they came in this cute little box? I don't really know the exact vocabulary. And I've used those to make some different designs on things. Well, you don't have to have these adorable brass molds, wax seal molds, stamps. Maybe that's it. Maybe it's a stamp. You can use metal buttons, and I have a couple of these are done with the metal buttons. This metal button. You could use metal coins. You can use anything that's made of metal. You will want to put it on something cold, like a Ziploc bag of ice, or I'm using, the things that you put inside of a ice chest. And so that things are cold, it'll release the wax easier. Now, all of these here are from my little melting pot that I've been melting. And then all of these darker color ones and this red glitter one are from the glue gun. So let's do another glue gun since, I just can't seem to get this video completely done without doing it 15,000 times. You just squirt it in there, just like that. And with I allot one specific glue gun to doing all of this, and that's all I do with that glue gun. It's great. It works fine. But, so we're going to use a bumblebee. That's one of the ones I have. The problem you come into with the glue gun is that once that color gets in the bottom here, you can't get it out. So if you want to change colors, you're basically stuck until you put another color in and push it out. So like this one back here has some of the black and then the red glitter. This has red glitter. This is all red glitter. And then eventually we're going to have red glitter with this burgundy color. And, you know, that's kind of your drawback with that. You maybe have some colors, even if you had a glue color to go through to be sort of your clean out, you're still losing glue that way. Anyway, all right, guys. If you're here looking at me testing out my new toy here, thank you. Thank you for coming. Thank you for checking out my Temu piece purchases here. If I didn't say it already, because you know I filmed this 3 times now, it was the silicone pad, the melting pot, and the spoon. And I also had purchased the sealing wax. So far everything's working fine. I put a tea light in to heat everything up. It seems to be a little bit on the messy side, but I think that would be in anything I purchase from anywhere. So I'm not really worried about that part. This again came from Amazon. And I don't know if I said this because I think I've said it in other videos that didn't have any voice. But if you like this video, please consider giving us a thumbs up right now before we go on anymore. And subscribe to the channel. I'd really appreciate it. And if you'd like to know when I put out a video, then notification bell, and that'll let you know in your YouTube account. So, okay, so let's get back. So I've been alternating. I have been heating up wax here, and I've been heating up the glue gun here, and then I've just been alternating which one. Oh, look at this. I went out of order. Did you see that? This was all this wax, and then I went with the glue gun wax. What was I thinking? Don't like it when I go out of order like that. All right, so let's see. Let's do a flower. That would be nice. Okay. And I kind of let the chill. Oh, look at that. I missed one. I don't want Love You. Love You's on there, and I need to take that one off. Oh. Oh, I still was able to get a little design. Okay, I'm going to leave that there. I forgot all about it in my talking to you. All right, so let's take Love You off. I'm not interested in Love You for my wax seals. Another great thing to do with a wax seal is in my last Temu order that I showed online, my last video, I had purchased some dried flowers. They are adorable, and that is a great thing to do with some wax, with a wax seal too, is you take those dried flowers and you put a wax seal right on top of them, and it makes a beautiful show inside of a, oh, let's take this off. And let's do some leaves. There we go. And makes a beautiful show. And so with the dried flowers. So I've used my wax seals with some ribbon on top of like an image. I've used it on my envelopes, which have currently disappeared. Oh, they're under the box. I've used them on envelopes. I have used them on just on a journal page itself with something under it, like usually some sort of fabric or something under it, ribbons or pieces of lace or something, and it just gives a very romantic vibe to whatever you're doing. So I do enjoy using these. You have to watch your thickness level. Like this one, let me let you get closer here. Way thick on the edge, and it'll actually pop out. It's dry. So way thick on the edge. Look how thick that is. So that would be like if inside of a book or something, that might be an issue. This is actually really nice right here. You kind of have, it's thin, and you have this non-uniformity around it, so it gives it a very unique look. I like that. All right, let's see, what else do I have in here? My glue gun is about had it. I have I have put it through multiple, I need something to push, multiple rows here, and it's not used to all this work. That's a really pretty color. It's that burgundy mixed with some red glitter kind of in it. That looks really nice. Let's see. We'll do some leaves. It says some leaves there. Let's see if I can get you over. We're over here. I'm going to lay them on right there. I'm going to take, oh, almost melted there. I only have a few more white left, white wax seals. And once that's done, we'll be done, and I'll show you some different decorating tips. Oh, I mean, I don't have that many, but a couple of decorating tips that I have for so that you can see the image a little bit better. All right, here we go. Here we go. Now I'm really mixing my wax pellets with my glue sticks, my rose. All right. So the pack of wax seals that or wax seal pellets that I purchased, I don't want to overflow it. It had these 4 colors, and so I did do some with the multicolor, and then I started kind of sectioning them out so that they were individual, just because Bumblebee. Just because they have differences. All right, let's do these. So have any of you ever made like maybe your wedding invitations or a birthday party or a party and used and sealed everything with a wax seal and mailed them? Was there an issue, like a cost issue from the post office for mailing things with wax seals? And if not that, has anybody ever used wax seals in their crafting? You know? Like I said, the only thing I've really used them for is in junk journals. And I like having a bunch on hand so that I can just pull from my stash whenever I'm ready or whenever I need. All right, let's see if we can get. I'd like to fill up the tray. Wouldn't that be nice to just consistency here? All right, let's see. We'll kind of come with a red behind this one. And even using this silicone mold, you can make very, we'll do the leaves, irregular shaped seals so they look authentic. Like, you know, somebody really was sitting at a desk pouring these out onto their envelopes. All right, so I had some in there that weren't quite melted. All right, last 3 chips in there, whatever comes from that one. All right, let's see. Here's our leaves again. Is it cold enough? There we go. See this one right here? We got a very irregular look to it, making it a little bit more authentic, except for the glue strings attached to it. All right. And unfortunately, with this little glue gun, I can't just come along and do several at one time. It's got to like reheat this, reheat the glue stick in there. All right, this is the last one. Let's see how much wax will come out. I think that's it. All right. Let's see, how hot is it? It is hot. Okay. I want a bumblebee on that one because it's small. There we go. There we go. There we go. Do we have one more? Do we have one more left in here? Can we get some of this red, you think? So we have an entire tray of wax seals. See if I can push it. I have a crane fly flying around in here. It's 'tis the season for crane flies down here in South Louisiana. And when my kids were little, they were scared to death of them. And there would be lots of screaming. And they were always, those crane flies were always in the bathtub. Like, I don't know why they're attracted to the bathtub, but they were. And so that was always bath time, and then the crane flies would show up, and the kids would scream, and it was fun. All right, now let's put this back on the silicone so it's not burnt while that cools off. All right, all my little molds there. All right, let's see what we have. All right, so if you have all your little wax seals that you can, keep in a box somewhere. But there's ways to spruce these up. You can take, hold on a second, I'm going to get something else besides just my gilding paste. Hold on, I'll be right back. Okay. All right, so I have two things here. I'm going to bring you back a second so you can see. I have some gold gilding paste, metallic gilding polish, it says. And then I also have just some acrylic silver paint, not acrylic, gouache. Well, I guess that is acrylic, right? And so we're going to use both of these to kind of highlight some of our designs. So here was our bumblebee, and of course I think he needs to be gold, right? So I just put it on my finger, and I'm just going to rub it lightly over that, and it's just going to bring out that bumblebee. You can do the edges, like kind of highlight them. There you go. Look at that. And that just pulls that out. Let's see. What about this flower right here? Let's see what I already have on my finger. I don't want to do a whole lot. So just a highlight. That's it. Just highlight them. And what about this flower over here? Same, that poinsettia-y looking flower. And even if you just get something in the middle like that, it draws your eye to it. And then, wait, I want a little bit more. Draws your eye to it, and then you see the leaves, and Looks so pretty. All right, so that's the gilding paste. You can use that. And, or if you had like gold paint like that, like the gouache or some sort of acrylic. So now we're going to take the silver. Let's see what happens with silver. Let's put silver on this lavender. And that's very subtle, but again, kind of brings out your designs just a little bit. And you don't have to do them all. It's just an extra little step. I mean, look how it kind of gives it this antique look to it. And there you go. All right. So the difference in our two mediums that we used these actual sealing wax pellets that were from Temu. Those are stiffer. And then we had our glue sticks. So those are definitely more pliable. Don't know what you would need the difference, but look how many we made. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 24 just sitting here on this video. And then the other videos, there were more that I had made too. So it just gives me, this is one of the free-formed ones I had made down here. So if you wanted it to look more authentic, there was that. Here's another one of the multicolor. Here is the button, the anchor button. Yeah, that's it. All right, so what have we learned? We have learned that the wax sealing warmer and spoon and silicone from Temu worked like a charm. The sealing wax worked fine. We had no problems with it. All looked good. Other items like a silicone form or mat and these sealing wax mold pieces, those came from Amazon. And if I'm not mistaken, it was about $10. And I don't know if I think I got to choose. I chose something pretty generic is what I chose. And even if you have a glue gun, glue guns work fine with, again, some wax sticks from, say, Amazon. And then you can make with just a few minutes. Oh, let me unplug this. It's starting to smell funny. In just a few minutes, you can make quite a ton of these. And it was fun. And then you have a lot to choose from when you're going to make junk journals or cards or scrapbooks or projects with your kids or mailing something to somebody. You could literally glue this on and mail, and it would look so fancy. Doesn't it look fancy? I mean, really. Okay, that's it, guys. I hope you enjoyed it. Again, like, subscribe, share, all of that good stuff, and y'all have a wonderful day. Bye.